Hello friends, welcome back. Today 21st of August, we will be taking out the levels for 22nd of August, that is tomorrow. Before going ahead, we will review the levels which we took yesterday, right? What happened, what was our stand, where we will be looking out for the trade, and on what side we will be looking out for the trade. Being Nifty today expiry, we had some views yesterday, right? If we open, there are three possibilities. One is flat opening, one is gap up opening, and one is gap down opening. What we should do at what levels, that's what we are doing it for last many years. Every night we used to sit, take out the levels, and we trade as per the levels on the next day for intraday, and we take out monthly trades also, expiry trades, especially options writing, right? Today we closed one trade, I would say on a panic basis. So let us review all that things. So today's video will be little bit more lengthy, but it would be for great inputs for every one of you, right? So today we opened gap up, but we did not sustain, because I said earlier also, upside movement I am looking at on a week basis. It is weak, I would say, since the call we were seeing put writers were in action, right? Yes, obviously put writers were in action. That's why we opened up gap up, but we did not sustain. First, second, we opened up directly on a, we do not see 1 hour supply zone, but yes, there was a supply zone on the 1 hour which played beautifully 1:2.5. Generally index plays 1:3. In that we used to take 1:1.5 or max 2, not more than that. But index, I always say 1:1 is the best one you have to do, because on a spot it moves 1:2, but in options you tend to get only 1:1, right? So 1 hour supply zone, we opened directly onto the supply zone. That's why we did not sustain. We came back down immediately. The first 15 minutes candle shows you we came back down, but we did not breach the 20 EMA, right? Earlier the 50 EMA was there, so we were not breaching the 50 EMA. If we see on I think so on a 5 minutes we were not breaching it. Yeah, on a 5 minutes, can you see? 5 minutes we did not breach the 50 EMA, so we bounced back upside again. If you would have traded level to level on a 15-minute, then you would have not at all traded, because short came down and again we moved from here, but the closing candle is very big, so the stop loss would be a very big one. So the reason is that long position was not possible from here to here. Short we would have not taken because 50 EMA was not broken. I hope you remember the Wednesday's video. I was saying we will be taking short only when 50 EMA gets broken for a big targets, otherwise we will not take it, right? So there was a scalping only on this red candle, and we did not trade it over here because we were very clear on the stand that it would be a sell on. Until and unless we do not breach the supply zone, we will not be taking up the long, right? So it played beautifully. We did not breach the level of 25,144. So from here to here level it played. Premiums I was not aware because I did not trade it over here. Yes, over here we took up a small position and we took up a good trade on this, right? So this one was the trade, but it came very late. The put side trade came very late, so it's okay. So if we see yesterday's close was here and today we have closed here, it is almost 20-30 points, I think so. Let us check it out. Yeah, 30 points, 33 points positive, right? 33 points positive was that. Yeah, we were watching natural gas also today, so that made a good momentum from 7 point, I think so 7.6 was our entry level, and now it is at 9. It is okay. To 1.5 points, it gives you 1500 something. Okay, let us come back to this. So in Nifty, still not below 50 EMA, so taking up short position will be little bit risky, but yes, the fear factor has came down. So can you see, we opened up but we did not sustain. So tomorrow also you will let us analyze and let us plan it out. Fine. So now our resistance will be this. Did you get it? Right, and this one will be our, this is a supply zone on the 1 hour chart, so we will, until and unless we do not close above this, we will not be taking out for a long position. Tomorrow is Friday, so buyers, you have to be very careful. You have to trail immediately, because Friday we tend to see premium meeting and sideways movements majorly, right? So let us, that dotted line and right. Once we breach this, we can see that long position, until and unless no. And tomorrow opening we cannot decide, it is very very near. So tomorrow is very clear, we will not be trading in between this. Between this black line, if we open up over here or over here, we will not be taking any positions until and unless we breach this red line, that is supply zone on a 1 hour chart, or else we breach below this, right? Once we are below this, we can see a speedy movement towards 25,000 levels, so hardly 70 points levels will be the movement. After that we can see speed up movement towards this levels, right? Earlier it was an engulfing, second time engulfing, so third time when it comes, we can see a downside breaking up, right? Let us change the lines. Yeah. So tomorrow upside is little bleak. Let us see the OI also, that will give us a direction, right? Open interest. Let us see open interest of 28th August. 25,000 levels and 28,000 already. Oh, so that is 26,000. Sorry, 26,000. So I think so. Everyone is looking out for an upside. It's okay. So Nifty, if you open gap up from here, we can take up a small long positions, and long positions you have to trade. When a big momentum we can see only for short positions, because we have let us see a line chart. Today I have so many learnings from today's charts, so I just wanted to share with you all the things, so it might be a little bit longer. Can you see the line chart? Every time let me show you. Can you see this one? Right, once it breached, we got a movement, and for downside it did not close below this. Once we got a closing below this tips I am talking about, then we got a downward movement, and again for an upward movement, till we did not breach this, we did not got an upward movement. After breaching this tip, we started moving at for an upward movement. Can you see this? So it's this in the same similar way for an intraday, especially I'm looking out on a 15-minute chart. Intraday, can you see, we have still not broken this tip. Once this tip gets broken, there will be a little bit retracement, that is towards upside, and then it will start falling down, right? So over here you're not supposed to take long position. If you're taking up, then you have to be very careful, you have to trail immediately. But if we got a small candle closing below this black dotted line, once it goes upside, you can see a supply zone somewhere forming up. From that supply zone you can take up a short position. Till that time you have to trade very carefully in the Nifty, right? So Nifty, yeah, candle, sorry. So line chart also indicates something, the tips, and we, to understand the change of the trend or to understand the trend moving still in the same direction or not, I use the line chart and I teach line charts in that way, right? So Nifty, we are clear on the stand. In between we will not be trading. If we break above this, that is a supply zone still to be completed. If it gets broken, we will start trailing it up. We will take a position, but we will not take a big position since it is Friday tomorrow. Downside, once it breaks down from here, it will tend to take a one retracement. If it retraces, then we can add up a position over short over here. Obviously the stop loss will be above this 25,100 level will be your stop loss. You got it? If you want to be very safe, you have to take go into an in the money options. Then so these are the Nifty levels. If we break 25,038 levels, we can see 25,003, and if 25,003 gets broken, then 24,930 levels gets opened up. That would be the last level for tomorrow, not beyond that. Upside 25,183 if we break 25,145, and from that 25,250 levels, that is the last level which we have marked earlier also, right? So let us move on to the Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty, we opened gap up, did not sustain exactly from our resistance marking of yesterday, we fall. But this trend, we marked up a trend line. If you open up above this, then we can see a change in the trend on upward movement, right? So it did not cross the resistance, it came back, but it did not closed below the trend line also. So from here we got a good bounce. Yes, over here there was some panic situation. This panic situation made me decide that the position in the Bank Nifty should be closed, because we have written down 56,100 call, which came back again to the cost. So that's the reason, since it can, if we open tomorrow gap up, so 56,100 call can become in the money and the premiums will move faster than expected. So theta decay will also get eroded. So that's the reason we to minimize the risk, we close down the long positions. Yes, 55,100 put, which is written down at 400 levels, is still open, but it is a naked position. Naked position is always risky, but yeah, since we are in little bit of profits, not in the major profits, I took up that risk, right? So let us understand, especially in Bank Nifty today, I had a huge learnings. So I just wanted to share all that learnings with you. In Bank Nifty, see, now we have retraced from here, then you must be have said, ki sir, thoda hold kar lete the. We would have waited for the closing. Yes, we should have waited for the closing, but we did not. The reason behind that, when Bank Nifty was over here, right? So can you see the formation? Right? We got rejected once, twice, thrice. So when it comes for the fourth time, I do not know, I can get a breakout also, right? So that is the reason, even though I was little bit far away, 56,100 call, I think so it is over here, right? So that is still far away. but I cannot tend to take up the risk because there is 7 days more left for the trading session to get completed. So that might be a run or that might not be a run. So over here, let me show you on a 5-minute chart. That was the biggest thing which I should have avoided, since I have been holding this position since 7th of August. I should have checked the Greeks, which was missed by me. I was just checking it out on for an intraday. I was taking up the positions, but this 5-minute chart gave me some indication that we were trading above 5 EMA in 5 minutes. In 30 minutes also we were trading above 5 EMA. Right over here, when now the EMAs have got changed. Over here, when there was a big spike movement, again coming back and again going back, so we were trading above 5 EMA. So for the last 2 days, it was indicating that the trades are staying above 50 EMA, and today it has stayed above 5 EMA. That made me decide that I should close this call position, because if it runs from here, if another green candle gets formed, then I would be getting in the money and my premiums will be out of the positions. So I closed up this trade. Let me show you the trade which I have closed up. This one, right? So this trade was closed. Can you see 56,100 call was written on at 310. I closed it at 313. Right, 56,800 call 141. I had a buy. Since it got eroded, 56,800 got eroded. So I lost 60 points over here. Right. So 4,000 was a big loss which we booked today over here. And since put hedge was not necessary, 54,400p, I winded up at 27, because I do not see any big fall coming down. Even if it falls, even if it goes and closes at 55,100p on 28th of August, my premiums will be zero. Right, it will not go till 400. Right, so once if on 28th of August, if this premium gets to zero, that we will be booking it out. So instead of booking 25,000 profits, we will be booking only 7,500 max as a profit. Right, so might be adjustments will be coming out. I should have made an adjustment. See, learnings which I would like to share. There are two things. When I have plotted for a month, I should have waited for the candle to close above my resistance. If the candle would have closed, then yes, the direction would have been confirmed that I am trying to move upside. So that one was this, and I should have checked on a 2-hour chart, because the plotting of this Bank Nifty was on a 4-hour chart. So 2-hour chart, if we see beautifully, even first there was a rejection. So that is the thing which I should have. Anyway, it is a learning part. I wanted to safeguard the capital so that it doesn't get. After waiting so long, we should not book any of the losses, right? So that was the reason I just booked out. So it's okay. That is a learning lesson from me to every one of you. We are sideways. Even if we stay sideways for tomorrow, then theta would have been given a good output. It's okay. So let us mark the levels for Bank Nifty for tomorrow. Let me erode all this. So Bank Nifty, still the levels remain same. Yeah, this resistance will move little bit upside over here. That is, it is exactly at 56,000. 56,000 will act as a resistance for you, and over here we can see a rejection again. But if not, then we start up opening for 56,500 levels. but it will go always step by step. No one side movements will be expected tomorrow. Okay, so Bank Nifty levels, we have discussed it out. The blue line will get changed. That's 55,850 levels. If you open upside, then it would be buy on dips, and if you open downside, then wait for the levels to break downside, then you can take up a short positions. See, everyone must be waiting for this gap to be filled, but I can see, can you see over here, there is a huge cluttering on the left side, indicating that there are no such pending orders over here. So getting gap filled up in Bank Nifty is little bit, the probability of coming down is little bit getting lesser compared to the Nifty. So Nifty, we have a gap, which is, can you see, you have a gap, good gap, wherein the clutter is very much far away, whereas in Bank Nifty the clutter is very near. Okay, so now let us move down to the equity which we are holding. Ola Electric was a very long back entry at 40s level, so this is not considered, because after I started up giving the updates of equity in the video, I have started mentioning the trades which I have started taking up after giving you the videos, right? Reliance, we had long on 1414, that is a good position. TCS, still entry is not triggered, but we are waiting for weekly candle to close above 5 EMA, right? So that would be tomorrow. Motherson Sumi, we have position in 95 and 90s levels. Even 98 level, when we mentioned, it is also a good entry. Motherson Sumi, yeah, you have to be, it is a very long term investment, no immediate swings or something or other. Any dips, we have to accumulate little bit more. Okay, IGIL, I was very clear, we took up a position at 330 levels. I needed a closing on a daily basis above this 343 levels, which we got today. So we are already on a 24 rupees profits. Asian Paints, we are nearing our entry point again. Entry was on a breakout of this, so we are still above, but we have to be careful. Cyclicality is at the same positions, 42, 45 level, 44, 45 levels. BDL also same, it is still hovering at our entry level. Precall, little bit above entry level, but it's okay. HAL, and same at that level. HCL Tech, 1480 is our entry level, 1493 is the level. Persistent is 5100 levels was our entry, and now we are 535047 precisely, good levels. Hero Motoko, as indicated, already booked, but holding small positions for a long term view, right? So these are the investment which we are holdings. Additional, I think so, today I was reviewing two of the stocks. Let me check if they are still here. Then okay, otherwise not, we will discuss it out on tomorrow, right? Crude is crude and natural gas both was under radar for today. Crude, small breakout was seen over here, but since the liquidity is not seen, no trades were executed. Natural gas, a good, not over here, I think so, over here we were tracking the natural gas. Let us see over here. Natural gas futures, yeah. So natural gas also, there was a breakout on a 2-hour chart. Natural gas, crude oils, everyone, I think so, you should have a very long term prospective view, because premiums in options tends to get very volatile if if not entered properly, right? So crude majorly, I'm still natural gas. Let us have a fast review. Monthly sideways trend is expected because we have 3 red candles still now, and this demand zone is not that strong. This one is the strongest one, that is 183. We cannot expect levels of 183, but it is monthly, so monthly you just need to check only for direction. Weekly, yeah, weekly we have a good demand zone at 2224 levels. So the trend is down. See, the structure is getting down, and 5 EMA and even 20 EMA is pointing out towards downside. Daily no direction, so no bounce area also found. Bounce area is also at 2024 levels. So no trades for natural gas. It is just a scalping trade which we can see. Scalping also we have to see it on a 30 minutes. 30 minutes we got a scalping on this breakout. 8 to 41 levels was a breakout. A good move of 6 points. That's was enough for the day. Right? Today it got a breakout moment. Can you see after 3:30? 21st August 3:30. Right? So I hope you remember the Bank Nifty and Nifty levels. Let us close for the day. Thank you very much. Have a great and profitable day. Friday tomorrow, buyers, be careful with your lot size and the risk management. Check out the SLs before entering into the trade. Okay, thank you, take care, have a great trading day.